Story is coming from Genesis chapter 1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth was formless and it was empty, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the deep, dark waters. And God spoke, and there was light, and God said the light was good. He called the light day. He separated it from the darkness, which he called night. And there was morning and evening, day one. Then God spoke, and he created an expanse to separate the waters above from the waters below, and he called the expanse sky, and there was morning and evening, day two. Then God spoke, and he gathered the waters below the expanse together, and dry land appeared. He said it was good. He spoke again, and the dry land produced vegetation, plants, and trees, and there was morning and evening, day three. Then God spoke, and he created two great lights, the greater light to govern the day and the lesser light to govern the night, and he also created the stars, and it was good. And that was day four. Then God spoke, and he created the fish and the sea creatures and the birds of the air, and he said it was good. And then he blessed them, and he said to the sea creatures and the fish to multiply in the sea, and the birds were to multiply on the earth. And it was good. That was day five. And then God spoke, and he created the animals, the livestock, the wild animals, and all the creatures that move along the ground, and God saw that it was good. And then God said, let us make mankind in our image and in our likeness, and let them rule over the fish of the sea and the birds of the air and everything that moves along the ground. And so God created man in his own image, in his own likeness. He created them male and female, and he said to them, be fruitful and increase in number and fill the earth and rule over the fish of the sea and the birds of the air and all the creatures that move along the ground. And when God saw everything that he had made, he said it was very good. And there was morning and evening, day six. And so on the seventh day, God had finished his work of creating, and so God set apart the seventh day. He sanctified it as holy because on that day he had finished his work of creating. And that is the story from Genesis chapter 1.